One of these evil son of a guns has done the unthinkable twice! Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Not content with killing one person, they go ahead and rip a second. A double rip! Yoko and Ibuki. Over the last couple of episodes, we've been dealt a double dose of despair, but today's time to solve that. Today's time to solve it by executing another? Monokuma boy, your ways are whack. Now, Papa Raz understands an eye for an eye, but baby, this is a triple rip. Your boy just can't take any more rips. And I tell you what, Monokuma. Once your boy solves this case, once Officer Booty Lover solves who the blackened is, I'm coming for your ass, and I'm gonna press that little belly button of yours so far inside, it just pops out the other side and it makes you explode. No, Monokuma, baby, that wasn't the most well-worded threat, but just so you know, I'm serious as hell. Look at these serious eyes. I'm gonna cry in this episode, aren't I? Hey, everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, and oh, baby, it's time for the exciting conclusion to Trial 3. So far, we haven't really worked out much that I didn't already know, because I'm a top-notch detective. But in this exciting conclusion, we will find out who the blackened is. And if it's one of my favorites, I'm gonna weep. You told me not to get attached, but Papa Raz has got such a big heart. He's got so much love to spread, and he spread it all in this game. Guys, if you're hyped for this video, then please hit that like button. It really is appreciated. Let's shoot for 1,000 beautiful likes. Do it for the rip. Do it for the triple rip. Monokuma, we're coming for you. Woo! Make sure I'm ready for the trial. Got my hair on fleek today. The eyebrows are looking good, and we're ready to cry. But basically, I really should have worn my waterproof mascara today. Well done, Raz. People are gonna think you wear mascara now. Trial resumes, baby. Let's do this.
Monami, once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Obvious.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this?
Because you didn't help us enough, you rabbit son of a bitch.
We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Well, why did you bring us in the first place?
No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Not really helpful. Monami, you could have said, and by the way, this is the blackened, you might want to single them out. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here.
Sorry, that's because I farted. It's rather uncomfortable in here now.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
I know, right? He's a wimp.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Because Monokuma introduced a new rule.
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
What is wrong with you? I'll kill you now, bud.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
Okay.
About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yeah. That's true.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
This is why I still think that Hyoko was complete collateral damage. She was looking at herself in the mirror, trying to tie her sash, and she overheard the conversation. That's what happened.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Exactly, Gundam style.
Hyoko's murder wasn't.
Exactly, Chiaki! It's about time people got on my page!
What?
Yes, Gundam! Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Blame Sonia. Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
You're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out, no matter the cost. We already know what it is. Sonia told us. So we've obviously got to have Sonia's account somewhere. Why is Sonia's account not there? Motel room key. Let's do that, because maybe it is involved.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
It sounds like...
Why would you know that?
It sounds like a joke. No, actually, we do know
Maybe
that.
the killer summoned her.
No. It's Sonia. Sonia!
Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Nah.
No, maybe.
Sonia, you know!
She went of her own free will.
Yes! Yes, she did. Consent.
I agree with that.
100% Sonia. Consent twice for Sonia in this trial. Hell yeah, girl. Me and you on the same wavelength,
Sonia
Barbie doll.
said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
Yeah, you got her killed. I hope you're sad.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
Yeah, there was no struggle.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Whoa! Why the hell are you challenging me,
Are
girl?
you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes, I am!
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because you're wrong!
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
What? You're a moron. No, you're a moron. You're a moron. You're a moron. Why do people keep just messing things up? Okay, stepladder, candle, smudge on the floor, Mikan's account, surveillance, Fuyuhiko, Sonia's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right?
Yep.
She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
No, they
Her
didn't.
was so small and weak looking. And
Yeah,
that's why the killer targeted her.
Yeah, she was weak and small, but she was extremely foul-mouthed. That would give her a lot of
Hiyoko's room
strength.
was locked.
Yep.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember?
Yeah, you picked it out, girl.
It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door.
No.
So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
No. Come on. Advance. Here we
There's
go.
no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono.
This is getting
The
complicated.
killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Yeah, it was. Oh, come on! Hiyoko's kimono was all messed up. There should be no doubt about that. It's true. Her kimono was messed up. I should have seen that.
Hold on.
Damn it.
She
Why?
fought the killer.
No, she didn't. Here we go.
Allow me to cut
Finally.
through those words.
Finally. It's because she couldn't do it herself. We knew what the right answer was, but it was just...
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was
Went
messed
too
up
early.
was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, she's always struggled with it, and that's why she's so damn boo-hoo-hooey, because my hero told her that my hero's ripped now. There's so many rips. So many rips.
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
There'll be no taking off the clothes. There'll be no taking off the clothes. This is family friendly.
Hachiman, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Soda, I like your thinking, my man, but this is not the time. Hell no.
The killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Exactly.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Nah, it wasn't Sonia.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Oh, come on, let's not threaten the pets now.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
What?
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
Thank you, Fuyuhiko, for just ignoring them and moving
The
on.
only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
I think you're right, Chiaki girl.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
Ripped another.
Killed Hiyoko.
That means they must have had a sharp
because
object
the
on
killer
hand.
used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning, I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Come on, Nagito, man, we're saws. Just open your mouth and help us, bruh.
Am I allowed to speak?
Yes, Nagito, I've just given you permission.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Keep it in your pants.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
See, that's what I still think.
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
I think you might be onto something, though. I still don't think Ibuki committed suicide. There's something weird there. I think it was falsified. I still think that was falsified, and she was raised later on. No. Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints? Okay, why weren't there any footprints?
I can prove it with this.
Yeah, we got a ladder here. We got the step ladder. It's got blood on it, doesn't it?
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
No, there was a little blood on the one of the side. I think it was the left-hand side.
That stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Do you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
Oh, Nagito. Go on, tell me more about my ultimate status. What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komaeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Yes, but it was falsified.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
No, it was falsified because we never saw her hair and the candle blew out, so we couldn't actually see her get actually hung.
Unless there was something funny video.
Exactly,
I see.
finally.
So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Thank you, Miss Sonia.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video, so I'm the only one who can do it. Yes, her hair. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Spot selection. Okay, suspicious spot. I think it's her hair. That hemp bag was covering her face. Based on what I saw, I don't think that looks suspicious, which means this is not it. I should calm down and think about it one more time.
Here!
Okay, here we go. Side of the ladder, because there was blood on it, right?
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
Oh, there was no blood on the ladder to start in that one, but there was blood on it later?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Yeah, because there was no blood on it. Okay, I get you.
There
That
weren't
was such
any
a-
bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It
That's
was
such a-
completely clean.
Thank you, Hajime. 1 second, buddy. Cheers. That is so difficult to spot, that one, because the ladder's quite far away, and I lost a ridiculous amount of health there. I'm going to get a B on this one, and I apologize for that if anybody got triggered, because we literally just talked about the blood. I can't believe that I didn't get that right, because I was trying to go for the hair.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
I don't know how he remembers this. That's an incredible memory. I will give you that, Hajime.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Oh.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Exactly.
And one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
Wait a minute. So did they record? Did they record in the upstairs location? Is that what they did it? You know how the hospital has an upstairs. In the conference room, they have a black curtain. Did they record it there?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Yes!
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
OMG.
What are you two talking about?
Mikan, baby girl. Now, it's not looking good for you. You're looking really nervous right now. You've been saying a lot of stuff to try and steer us away and ask different questions. And you were in the hospital. If you filmed it in the hospital, it's not looking good for you, baby girl. It's not looking good. The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing. The place where the killer did something. So, that thing where the killer did something. Hangman's Gambit, so I've got to spell it out. Okay. What? What is this? It looks like it's filming. Yes, it's filming something. Filming something. Filming station? No, that doesn't work. What are filming things?
I got it!
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
Paparazzo's camera decided to give up the ghost there and run out of filming space, so thanks very much for that camera. But there we go, film and location were different too. So I think in the hospital, in the conference room, because remember Chiaki was testing it all out up there with the black curtain?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
The hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Well, they took the black curtain, didn't they? Logic drive. Oh, not this again. No, I hate snowboarding. Come on, baby. Let's snowboard. Come on, Hajime, use those elite skills. Those skills that will make your ice mama proud. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Both. Both. I think it's both. It has to be both. Because remember, Kazuichi said that you have to use both to change the location. I'm sure Kazuichi said both was needed. Please be right, please be right, please be right, please be right. It's not right. Oh! Did they take the camera then up to the hospital? Is that what you're telling me? I'm really doing bad on this one. I don't want to die. I don't want to fail. Okay, no, come on! I hate this. I hate this one. This is the worst one. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? It would have been the music venue camera, right? Because the hospital one doesn't matter. Or does it? Oh, they could have tampered the hospital one, couldn't they? Because if they tampered with the hospital one, then they could have just taken it straight upstairs. I hate this game. Why is my mind such a perilous mess? What is going on, Hajime? You need to stop taking drugs, my man. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them. They didn't increase the signal because you can't do that. I'm sure Kazuichi said you can't do that. They got to take it with them and then they could destroy it afterwards. Yep. Fine. Thanks for that. Brilliant. Loved that game. 10 out of 10.
It's all coming together.
Show me them, buddy. Show me the money.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
Do you know, if I had gone with my initial thoughts and gut feeling of each one of those questions, I would have got them all right first time, but I second-guessed myself, I questioned myself, and this is where it led me. So, Raz, you gotta go with your gut from now on. And my gut is telling me that Mikan pie is not so delicious, and she's a little bit evil.
They made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Akane, don't make me get mad.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Thank you, Sonia.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Did they not smash it? The one thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was they destroyed it.
I see!
They kicked his ass.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
Perfect.
My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? We already know that. The only possibility is that place inside that building. The conference room, the conference room, the conference room. Hangman's Gambit. Another Hangman's Gambit. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, it's conference room. It's exactly conference room. Oh, yes, baby. Conference room, baby. There we go. Thank you very much. The conference room. Oh, thank you. That's why they had the black curtain and they put it in the music venue as well.
It was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? The conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. We all know what that work was. Hell yeah. Make your argument. The curtain. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Music venue curtain. Thank you very much. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Thank you very much. Let's do this, baby.
No way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
We got this. We got this. Stop
Which
struggling,
place resembled
Mikan.
the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Yes.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Oh.
Or did they make some kind of set?
Kind of.
Well, they might have tampered with the camera.
No, not the camera. Not
I
that one.
still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations.
What?
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
What? Thank you. Thank you very much for that accounting. Very helpful there. Very helpful. In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? I should figure that out first. Okay.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
No, it's the other way around. Other way around.
Or
Other
did
way
the
around.
music venue look
That
like
one.
the conference room?
Oh, come on. There. Shoot it.
Some kind of set.
Paparazzi is getting mad. There. Thank you.
That must be it.
Kazuichi, it's time to consent to you, baby. You and Sonia are getting all the consentation today.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident,
So they did.
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Oh yeah, because you can see on the right-hand side, just past the speaker, in between the big pillar, you can still see the old curtain sticking out.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Nice.
Oh, yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Got him, Monami!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But time
But
Mikan,
that's
eh?
not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Oh, okay. Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. Can I please have a look what's going on there? Look like the conference room, it's gotta be that. Okay. It's gotta be the rope used for hanging? A candle was found at the front of the music venue. It looks like a dim light seen in the surveillance camera was actually light from the candle. Instead of putting the main light on, because they needed to light it, didn't they? So they would have the candle in the front, and then they couldn't establish what lights were being used. Excellent, because if they had the lights from the conference room, there would be a completely different style to the ones that are in the music venue, and it'd be obvious. Am I right?
I can prove it.
Oh,
with this.
perfect. Thank you. Oh, Hajime. You're
You're referring to
stress.
the candle in the music video, right?
Yeah.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
No, they also needed to blow the candle out so you couldn't see the person getting hanged as well.
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Very clever.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside Cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No.
No, that's not possible.
Because they'd have to carry the body all the way along.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been... This is where we get down to the nitty-gritty stuff. This is where we get down to the legendary stuff. Okay, let's do it. The Ibuki in the conference room was the fake.
I see.
100%. I knew it was fake. I knew it was fake.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
It's just brilliant. It's brilliant. They've planned it out so well, but I could see through that disguise. I could see through it, baby.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Because the hair is a big clue.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. Then, no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set that trap for me
But
was...
why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
So I could leave the
The
hospital.
reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly,
I needed to leave the hospital so they could get past me.
then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Yes, I do, and it's gonna make me sad. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Oh no, 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 no. It's always the one that looks sweaty. Okay, at least make it a little bit harder for me, game. At least make it a little bit harder for me. It's already hard enough dealing with the fact that Mikan Pie, sweet, pantyless Mikan, because she gave me them, is the killer.
You're the only one!
Mikan, you son of a gun. Can't believe you've broken my heart like this.
You're the killer, aren't you?
Explain yourself.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? You've taken me for a fool, you've broken my heart, and you're acting all innocent. Well, that's just an act, baby. Reveal your true
Like
self.
I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
No, she was dealing with them the whole time. She could have easily done
A
it.
chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
She used me, guys. She used me.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then, if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. If you must be mentally exhausted, so it's better for you to relax in the lobby instead. She
At that
played me.
time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
She played me, man.
That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Mikan and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Yes, Nagito, smack it down!
This shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Fine, we'll do the final thing and I'll get it done.
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Don't you understand it, guys? She's played us. She's played all of us, each and every single one of us. You're all defending her. You're all putting your asses on the line to defend this harlot. No wonder she kept trying to sleep with me in the bed. She was creating an alibi and using me. Been used. And I'm hurt.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
You're laying it on thick. Stop it. You're pissing me off.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Stop with the emotional blackmail.
Hajime!
Hajime, come on, man. Get your balls out. Get your balls out right now and just put them on the table and say, look, these are my balls. And I'm right. You can chop them off if I'm wrong. But look, I wouldn't put my balls on the table. I wouldn't put them on the line if I wasn't right, okay? Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Oh, could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it'd be much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
What?
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Oh, Nagito, tell me, brother!
Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
Yeah.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
Stop breaking the fourth wall for a second, please,
Please
Monokuma.
don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Right.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Okay.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength and strangled her.
Wow.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So, this rope won't be much of a clue, then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
You're a pain in the ass, man!
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? What is he talking about? Make your argument. What? Rope used for hanging, scrap of paper, music venue, surveillance tape, AC. What? Rope used for hanging?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Yeah, I get that. She died
She
from being
was
strangled.
strangled to death.
Okay, right. That's fine.
That's basically the same thing.
No, it's not.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Okay.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
Yes.
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Because Mikan.
Someone's lie?
Because Mikan told us. Mikan told us.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
Yes.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
She's really panicking. Okay, Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Is that true?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Yes, we did. We fell for someone's lie because we fell for Mikan's lie. Yes, because she was the one that told us, was she not?
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Because she was the one that does the autopsy, right? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
All the way, Mikan Pie. All the damn way, girl!
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Probably because he went in on it. That's why, right? Huh?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind.
Too kind.
Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Slap her down, Hajime.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
That is beautiful, Jackie.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Hold on a second, what? She's changed.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
What?
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always.
Is this all an act? This crying?
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Hell yeah, girl!
Hey,
Chiaki!
Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
It's not a good defense, love.
Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah, that's right. Show me your proof.
She's losing it.
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Yeah, she kinda has reason to. We're about to kill her.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Oh, come on, guys. I've done a lot of work.
I'm going to leave this to you once again.
But I'm tired. Could it be... Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof?
I'll find it, girl.
Forgive me already!
Stop crying! I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's gonna finish this. Is this the music one now? Make your argument, okay? Is this okay? Blood on the Souls, roots for you to hang in. Okay, what have we got here? Mikan's account? Is it gonna be Mikan's account? Maybe. She dug herself in a hole. Oh, come
Can't
on.
think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
She's going insane, man. She's lost
Is the
it.
handbag on her head the proof?
No, the hair is
the
though.
hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Okay, oh damn.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
The hair!
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type.
The candlelight one seems suspicious.
Please forgive me already.
Because it had so many things for me to get rid of.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
I'm trying!
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
The killer's mistake. Okay. I think I need to take the killer's mistake word. I think I need to take that. Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is going to do it if I don't?
Just from that camera angle?
That camera angle.
Just from that dim candlelight?
I think that camera angle's the one.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type.
Because the camera angle
Please forgive me already.
Is it different?
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
Why is it different?
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake. Just from that camera angle?
There we go, that one. There we go. Smash it through, baby. Finally. Oh, that was just too difficult and too stressful. I'm glad I got it, though. I'd still...
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh, so she talked about the camera angle. That's why.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Oh, yes. She caught herself in a lie. That's why.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
Caught her in a lie.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
That's her done. She's gone.
Are you serious?
Gone.
Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Huh?
What?
Huh?
She's gone completely loco right now. She's completely lost the plot. Huh? Mikan, girl, I'm so disappointed.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
She's gone. Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know that?
How do you know so much about that video?
Yeah.
Who cares about that?
Everybody, because the only person that saw it was Hajime.
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yeah. Monokuma said there was 2 of them.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
Girl, you just played yourself.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
No, I don't.
That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer.
Monokuma, you want to back me up on this
So
one?
you'll forgive me, right?
No.
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me! I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
But there's 2 of them.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Yeah, it looks
Will
like
you
it.
forgive me?
No.
You'll forgive me, right?
Hell no.
Isn't that right?
No.
You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
No. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. I gotta shoot her down with my panic talk action, my music. Monokuma looked angry in the background.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
Do you understand?
Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Forgive me!
I'm not gonna forgive you. Stop this. Stop this
Do
madness.
you understand? Can you forgive me already?
Just smash her up. Just smash her up. Just wreck her. Just absolutely destroy her. This is it. Panic fever, baby. Shoot them. No.
I'll do anything you want.
Attack, attack, just attack. Just kill, just kill. Just kill, just kill her. Negative. It's trying to go in negative, but it's fine. Just keep going. No, I'm not gonna forgive you. I'm not gonna forgive you. You're a dirty harlot. You've broken my heart. You've broken me. You've broken me, Mikan Pie. We were...
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same time.
Theater bonus prize.
This is the end.
Brilliant! Theater bonus prize. Get lost. Get lost. Beating you. Couldn't break me.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Whew. When you buy one bag, you get another free! It's common practice to bait customers with a bonus prize.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
Because you made a double rip.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Look, if it was just a normal thing like you falling over or you making a mistake, we'd forgive you, girl. But you killed 2 people, man. You ripped them. You killed 2 innocent people that didn't know what was going on. You're a horrible, horrible woman.
Mikan, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Closing argument, baby. Begin. Finish the thought. Let's go for it.
Here's everything that happened in
Perfect.
this case.
Let's do this.
The key to
First
this
time.
incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for 2-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Monster. Absolute monster.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you.
You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy, girl, and you've broken my heart.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
Because she's nuts.
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
What? What is going on?
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
She's talking about despair. Like she was looking forward to despair and she's happy about it. Is that linked back to the first game? Is that one of the characters from there? Because there was the Despair sisters. Is she the second one, not the mastermind? 100 points. Let's see if I probably got a B overall because there was some parts that I did really bad. A couple of hundies there. 36 points on 11. What was that one? That was so bad. B. I might have got an A if it wasn't for 11. Was that the snowboarding? Probably. I did really bad there. Really, really bad.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
Monokuma doesn't want her to finish that sentence. Doesn't want her to.
Please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
That's totally suspicious.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
She was totally getting off over that despair.
Go!
No, don't vote. I want to find out why she was talking about despair like that. That's got to be the girl from the first game. Has to be the girl from the first game. It's all linked to the first game. They're the same people. Are they the same people as the first game somehow? This is nuts. This is nuts. Because Nagito's voice is the same as the main character from the first one. I can't remember who we were playing as then. And then also we have got Ultimate Lucky Student as well. That was the same voice actor, same power, and a lot of the characteristics of the characters are the same. It's too coincidental, I think. Now then, though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
Like, you gotta be me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Don't
you.
joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
dude, don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere. She's nuts.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's
There's
obvious.
nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know, because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on. Did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Did that mean she was...
What?
Huh, Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Oh no. Oh no. My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever. Just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope because the despair disease she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. I feel really bad for her now, man.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? So it is linking back to the first game. It is! That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? Oh, that's completely wrong. Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
What?
Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. Oh man. It is linking back to the first game because the mastermind got killed right at the end, so they're doing it for them. Clearly. I know. Oh no.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
What? I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly...
Love.
What love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by everyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. Oh, this feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I am just looking through it, out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. If I could just die, that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease, but because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom! Which means you had the remembering disease? But if this means you remembered something and ended up like this...
Despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get angry! Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't with me.
Like I said, who the are you talking about? I'm getting scared. I'm getting really scared. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's all about that World Ender organization that you were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? No. I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future? That's right. The symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami? Huh? I knew it! Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own!
hey.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among us you all is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Oh, hell no! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that? Oh, I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is that really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along, because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend?
Oh?
Oh, that doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people. Memories of events. Whatever memory is, losing memories are...
Do you understand?
Losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories. Making our shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
Hey.
So, it was true all along? Our memories were taken away?
Damn it.
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering so much. Well, Why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start this now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
It's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I'm not even sad. I'm just angry at this point. I'm just really angry, damn it. Jeez, I hope she gets stabbed by 1,000 needles. I honestly can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Nurse Monokuma. Oh, dear. Bye-bye, ouchies. Ultimate nurse. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Whoa! She's gonna get fisted! Oh boy. Oh wow, okay, fan service moment. Where is she? Bye-bye, ouchies indeed. See you later, girl. You're going to space. And then a little bit more fan service for the bear fans out there. Mikan, bye. I'm not sad to see you go. I'm angry. I'm really angry. I'm confused. I'm lost. And I just don't know what's going on. You're part of the Despair Sisters. 100% from the first game. 100%. And I dislike that. You're a baddie. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miura and Hiyoko Saionji was Mikan Sumiki. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? Damn it. It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from her remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. But even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's all take this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then, she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was a traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different from Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Islands beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend? Huh? Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all. Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? I'm happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died? So I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy. If you are happy, then you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of whoever gives a that line doesn't suit you at all. Silence! I shall crush you into dust! Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let us all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Oh, she's crying again. She got the despair disease still? Huh? Like, what the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Can I?
Alright!
Alrighty then, let's go! Yeah, you're right. Let's go, my man. Let us go. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator. And as we end off this episode, we will meet up with Nekomaru in the next video. This was 2 hours long. 2 hours long is of extreme drama. And, Mikan, remember how you gifted me your underwear where I am throwing them out? I will bin them! You mean nothing to me. You despair son of a gun. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another one bites the dust. 3 rips. 3 damn rips. And we are left with more questions. She remembered what was going on. She knows about the Future Foundation now, apparently. So that is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. And Monami. Monami is a damn dirty rabbit that is part of that organization. And guess what? The traitor's still alive. So more fun is to be coming. Guys, if you did enjoy today's video, then please hit that like button. It really, really is appreciated. I am drained. I am absolutely 100% drained. I cannot wait to see where the next video goes. I've been Razzbowski. You've been the beautiful Raspberries as always for watching. And I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye.